Hi guys. So this fowl is my water culture experiment and it's not going so well for me. So I decided to rescue him and I'm putting him into semi-hydro. I just neglect him. I got him a bigger vase. I found a really nice big vase for him. I broke it while watering him. And so then I stuck him in here. And then he just suffers a lot. He literally does get neglected because I'm like, okay, I water all my others, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go clean up his glass, change his water, fertilize and do all that stuff, and I forget, and then I just don't get around to it. And he's just been sitting in the same water forever. Sometimes it gets a little topped off, but yeah, he's had a miserable life in my house. So I'm gonna rescue my plant from myself. That's basically what this is gonna happen. I'm gonna repot him into semi-hydro. Let me give you guys a close-up of this guy. So since I've had him, he had most of his roots. This root right here. He's put out this root, which is beautiful. Actually, something's coming. And then, so he put out this root. And then there's this thing right down here. I don't know what that is. It might be a root. It might be something else. I'm not too sure. But he's got a couple of roots in here that are coming out in between the leaf. He's got a root right there. So he did put out this leaf in my care, and it's not nearly as big as his original leaves. This is a big fowl. He had 6-inch flowers on his dual spike. It was huge. But you can see the size of the leaf is not nearly as big as the original leaves. And you can tell it's veined. It's not doing so great either. And now he's putting out a new leaf right here. So far looks nice. But yeah, I guess I'm too lazy for water culture, which is odd, but it's just not my style. So I'm gonna stick him in semi-hydro, and then he can be on the windowsill with the other guys, and hopefully he'll recover. And he's putting out these 2 roots, so hopefully they'll continue to grow in the semi-hydro setup. And since he's in such a state of neglect, I think anything would be a miracle for him right now. He needs help. So this is me rescuing my plant from myself. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I clean up his roots, and then I'm gonna pot him up. Alright, so I'm back. So I trimmed off all the dead roots. I trimmed off part of the stem right here because I didn't need like a 3-inch dead stem hanging around. So I trimmed it till what wasn't dead, and then I put cinnamon. I sprayed everything with hydrogen peroxide, let it fizz very well, and then I put cinnamon on just the stem, not the roots. Never put cinnamon on the roots because then you'll end up desiccating your roots. So that's it. I think he's ready. I was debating whether or not to cut this root off because it's not great up here, but I'm gonna leave him on for now. He's got a little bump, looks like right there. He looks like he's going to branch out maybe. So we'll see. And here's near the top, so I can always yank him out. I got a pot. Let's stick him in here. And he's a big orchid, so he needs a bigger pot. So So there he is. He's in semi-hydro. He's a little wobbly in there because he doesn't have many roots to support him. And hopefully now he has a better life and he adapts And it's really good that he's getting these new roots in, so the roots will grow faster. I'm gonna treat him the way the others. He's gonna get watered and fertilized properly like everybody else at the same time. And I hope I give him a better life than I've been giving him. I was really good at water culture in the beginning and then kind of fell off. And I just never got around to this poor plant. I literally, sometimes I would top off his water, but I wouldn't. You need to clean their, at least once a week. You gotta clean out their container, give them fresh water, gotta fertilize them properly, and then it's a lot. It's not a lot, it's easy, but it's the same, but it's not my lifestyle, I guess is what I'm getting at. It's just not, I just never got around to this one poor guy. I just never, I'm a lousy water culturer is what it comes out to be. It's like, don't do water culture. Don't do my method. It's horrible. This poor plant. But that's the thing though. You gotta figure out what works for you, you know? I used to bark and moss mix. I never did 100% moss because I would just kill the plant if I did 100% moss. But I used to do bark and moss, and I did that for years. I did that up until February actually, because I just switched over to semi-hydro in February, and it worked for me. It worked for me for the longest time. I did like for over 10 years. Bark and moss worked for me completely. And then my lifestyle changed a few years ago, and it just wasn't working for me anymore. And now the semi-hydro is a great method for me. It works for me. I water my plants maybe once or twice a week if they need it. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes not. Now that winter's coming, I'm going to probably change my watering regimen because it'll take longer for them to dry out. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to handle them in winter. But yeah, you got to figure out what works for you, which method works for you, and then stick with it. If it works, you stick with it. And then when things change, then your methods need to change. So that's it. I hope this little guy makes it now. He's beautiful. I love this guy. I got him at the Whole Foods over by Bryant Park. And he's not a no ID because I contacted whoever distributed him and they have his name, and I just got to make him a tag. I'll put his name in the video because I can't remember off the top of my head. Something with a Y. He's got beautiful giant white Phalaenopsis flowers. Those things are bigger than my face. So I really want to save this guy. I really like this guy. He's a great little orchid, and he's clearly resilient because he's been mistreated for so long, and he's still trying. He's putting out roots. He's putting out leaves. He's like, he wants to live. Literally, he's like, screw this bitch. She's trying to kill me. Screw it. We're going to live. We're going to put out roots and leaves, and that's what he's doing. Hopefully now he gets a better life than what he's been living. So that's it. Hopefully I can make an update soon on him. Hopefully positive things happen for him now. And he's on Easy Street with the rest of the Phalaenopsis. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.